to you from Seattle tonight, where the roof at T-Mobile Park has been closed for comfort. Tonight it's the first of 3 to start the new week between the Oakland A's and the Seattle Mariners. Major League Baseball on the Show starts now. Justice Sheffield gets the call for Game 1 of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, Matt, this guy's been throwing the ball really well. He picked up his 10th win of the year in his last one, and he'd like nothing more than to make it 2 good ones in a row and pick up his win number 11 today.
Ready now is Elvis Andrus. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Tonight for Oakland, the shortstop, Elvis Andrus.
First pitch on its way. First of 3 here to start the week as the game's first pitch is taken for strike 1. And fellas, you take a look at these Seattle Mariners at the start of play here tonight. They did get the win last time out, but it hasn't been the best week for them as they've won just twice in their last 6 tries.
Yeah, Matty, we had eyeballs on yesterday's game. They were able to win that one. They're playing really focused right now, and if they execute like yesterday, I don't see any reason why they don't win today's game.
A shortstop behind with a 1-2 count.
Hey, there's not a lot you can do with a slider breaking down and in unless you catch it way out front. I like the idea of taking it and making the pitcher bring you something a little more hittable.
Hit high and deep to right center, giving Chase his headiger. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. And here's a shot of the Athletics starting lineup for this one. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
You know, this lineup is really needing a lot more out of Elvis Andrus these days. Last month, he turned in less than 20 hits. He's just been real inconsistent. That's not terrible, but it's not good either. And he's the guy that they need to be productive. I'm looking for a bounce back here.
Into the box now, Tony Kemp. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. It's 1-1 to Tony Kemp. Sheffield has pitched a little more than 160 innings in this campaign, and over those innings he's worked to a whip of just a little over 1.3, so he's a reliable arm in terms of limiting traffic on the base paths. And this is low, ball 2. 2-1. Popped him up. Over to the left, but playable over in foul ground. And he'll put this away for the second out.
Batting third, the third baseman, Matt Chapman.
And that'll bring in Matt Chapman. He was hitless in yesterday's shutout loss, as were many of his teammates. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Fly ball out toward left center field. Fraley able to track it down for the third out. Nothing doing here in the opening half inning. A's nothing. M's coming to bat. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Chris Bassett gets the starting nod for the A's in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, one of the things this guy does really well, neutralize the left-handed hitters. On the season, lefties are hitting under 250 against this guy, so whatever he's doing against lefties, it certainly works.
So here is Jake Fraley as we check out how he did in August versus how he's finishing off the season down the stretch here in September. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. The windup and the 0-1.
Count is 1 and 2.
And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
This is a pitch I think we'll see a lot from him in this game. The cutter darting in on the hitters in the opposite batter's box. It can be a real effective pitch when it's located well, and that one was right there.
And that'll bring in J.P. Crawford, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. And Dan, D-Row, this Oakland ball club entering play here tonight. They come in trying to rebound after a loss that snapped a modest 3-game winning streak.
Quick turnaround after a short little homestand, Matty. 4-2, though. They played well, taking 4 out of the 6 games they had to in front of the home crowd. They walk into this environment on the road today looking to set the tone for this road trip.
Bassett has compiled more than 180 innings of work. And in that time, he's compiled a whip under 1.3. Translation, he's better than league average in that category. 2-1. His prior history versus this arm, he's totaled 4 hits in 18 at-bats. He's also gone down on strikes 5 times. On a good pitch there, had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now.
Step out of the box and wash that one off, because that was an ugly swing.
And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Fouled away. The next 3-2. Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Hit on the ground to third. Chapman brings it in. And there are 2 away now. With a moment here in Seattle, a look at the Mariners' starting lineup. Danny, any thoughts?
Matt, Evan White is a guy they're looking for to turn things around. Looking at the last game, it was 0 for 3, but it was the way he went about that 0 for 3. He didn't look very aggressive, and actually, he looked kind of lost to me. I'm wanting to see a different player in that batter's box today.
Mitch Haniger the next to bat, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 22 home runs on the ledger for him so far this year. A little bit low that time, maybe outside as well. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Chopped to third. Chapman has it cleanly. And a wide throw, but a great job there to keep his foot on the bag, and that fine play will end the inning. 1-2-3 go the Mariners. Still no score. And that'll bring up Matt Olson.
Leading off for the Athletics, the first baseman, Matt Olson.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Nope. 2-0. And there are our umpires for this one. Working the plate is Dave Lawrence.
Dan, we got Dave Lawrence behind the dish tonight. One of the best in the business, in my opinion, but sometimes has a tendency to fall into a pattern where he's given a little bit too much on that outside corner.
Yeah, D-Road, one of the things he'll do, he'll open up that outside corner, especially with left-handed batters.
Haniger is over near the stands as he makes the catch for the first down.
That is it.
Okay, here's how the Mariners are going to line up defensively. And guys, the things I want you to focus on today, one of them being this manager loves to shift. He has the pitching staff to trust to be able to manipulate his defense to try and get as many outs and play the numbers as much as he can.
And that'll bring in Ramon Laureano. Into center field, line drive base hit.
Dan, he took that right back at his face right there. Exactly what you're trying to do. Middle cut, though. Are you a little concerned?
Yeah, that's a case of a ball being right down the middle. As a pitcher, you want to work the corners and stay out of that middle part of the zone, and he paid for it right there with a solid base hit.
So now it's Mark Canha as he'll take a look at ball one. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. Ball two now.
You never want to fall behind as a pitcher, but doing it to a guy like this is even worse. He's got to bear down and execute for the rest of this at-bat, starting right now.
Now the 2-0 home is swung on and missed, strike one.
That was a great hack right there. Timing was on point. Just sometimes you have bad bat barrel accuracy.
Swing and a liner. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. The relay and a good effort to bring it back in quickly, but he's in at second base with a double.
Wow, he must be living right because he gets absolutely jammed. Thought we were going to see the bat splintered, but instead he muscles the ball to right for a double. Might get some heckles from his teammates, but no doubt he'll take it.
And that brings up Chad Pinder. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting this one. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
Hey, that was a big pitch right there. You fall behind 2-0. You give this hitter count leverage, he probably tries to ambush a fastball. 1-1 count, he's got to really think through this and have a great game plan.
And it's fouled away. The 1-2. And oh, that gets him on. He's able to gets the second out at first.
The catcher, Sean Murphy.
Next up is Sean Murphy. His career numbers in this matchup, he's just 2 for 9. He's set and the pitch. He's set. The swinging, and now it's a.
You know, this chance likes to put some early runs on the board. It becomes really important to do so.
1 ball and 2 strikes to the A's catcher. Changeup, and that fades down and away. 2-2.
He went with the Aussie there once he got him to 0-2, but
the 2-2. Ball 3, not close with the sinker that time.
some pitchers fall into the trap of giving in on 3-2 because they don't want to walk the guy. But with the base open, it's not the end of the world if you do. You still need to make it really frustrate you.
So now here is Stephen Piscotty looking to put them ahead early with this set.
He put himself in a good position jumping ahead 0-2 with the bases loaded. Now we'll see if he can finish it off.
No score here as we're going. And he comes back to get him. So a great job pitching out of it with the bases loaded. A's threaten, but leave him loaded. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Stepping up is Kyle Seager. It's been a rough go for him at the plate as he enters this one with a season average in the 230s. Here's the first pitch to him.
Ball one.
Now the 1-0. A swing and a miss, strike one.
Yep, 1-1.
Hey, that's a good sinker right there. That's his bread and butter pitch, and if he's got that going, especially early, it's going to be tough to get some runs off him.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. The 1-2.
Two balls, 2 strikes.
And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out.
Batting fifth.
Digging in now for the Mariners, Ty France. And there you see his righty-lefty splits and how they've played out so far this season. First pitch on its way. Taken, but that catches the inside part of the plate. Lifetime against this pitcher. He's only 1 for 10. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Bottom of the second here with no score. And he fouls this one off. The next 0-2. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And there's out number 2.
Batting sixth. The second baseman, Moore.
Now to the plate, Dylan Moore. Day off for him yesterday, but back out there for this one. First delivery to him. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1.
Hey, I hope that call doesn't throw him off his game right here. He's been pitching one heck of a game, and I'd hate to see the umpire get in his head right now.
The 1-0 is laid off for ball 2. 2 out, nobody on. Good downward movement fooled him there. 2-1.
Boy, what a time to pull the string on him. On 2-0, there's no way anyone's thinking changeup, so if you can locate it, that's pretty much unhittable.
Two and two.
Hey, make no mistake about it, this lineup's going to have to get going and get a little bit more aggressive. This guy's pounding the zone.
And strike 3 called as he says, you got to be kidding me, with the side retired. Mariners are down in order. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. New inning set to get underway, and that'll bring up the shortstop, Elvis Andrus.
Elvis Andrus.
Here it comes now to Andrus. Swing and a miss as he's underneath that one for the first strike.
The offense better get it going right here, because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. That misses. 1-2. In tight with the slider. 2-2. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
From 0-2 to 3-2, what a great at-bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second with a punch-out, 1 away.
Leading off the inning, your job is to get on base and set the table for the inning. That was a pretty good at-bat that he pushed the count to 3-2 and made the pitcher work, but I think he'd like to have that 3-2 pitch back. Pretty sure that was ball 4 he went after.
Standing in now, Tony Kemp. As he'll take a look at a sinker here, too low for ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The 1-0 home. Started to chase there. They'll appeal it down to third, and no swing. It's ball 2. The 2-1 home is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 2.
And I really don't know how you swing at that. He must have had his mind up he was going to swing as soon as the ball came out of the pitcher's hand.
And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
Third inning, no score to this point. Full count still. The next 3-2. Gets him swinging. He struck him out.
Pretty impressive back-to-back strikeouts to start the inning. What's even more important is now he gets to face the middle of the order without anybody on base for them to drive in.
So that brings up the always intense Matt Chapman as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. The 1-0 home.
Nope, that's it. Ball inside.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
Looked to be a sinker there, up in the zone a bit, but called to strike.
Got to believe he had the green light in that situation. 2 outs, 3-0 count. This guy can certainly handle the bat. That's a perfect situation to let him loose. But I love the fact that he's keyholed in a certain area, and it wasn't what he was looking for.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Ground ball left side. Crawford fields it cleanly. Throw in time, and the side is retired. A's are gone in order. Home half of the third coming up. No score. The next batter will be Evan White. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. Now here's the first offering. As he'll take a look at ball 1. Lays off again, and it's 2-0.
That's the heavy sinker right there. He has the ability to get ground balls when he needs them, potential double play situations, or to get that jam job with no one on base, that tapper right back to the pitcher. One of the toughest pitches to hit in the game.
And a good comeback there. It's 3-1. And he bailed him out with a swing. 3-2 now.
Hey, there was great arm action on that 3-1 changeup right here. He's got this guy thinking. That's the beauty right now. We go to a full count. Do you sit changeup or do you stay with the heater?
So he sets him down swinging. Evan White is retired for the first out here in the bottom half of the third. At the plate now, Jose Marmolejos. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle, it's 0-1. Lifetime against this particular arm, he's gone 2 for 8. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he falls behind 0-2. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
John Murphy.
And that'll bring in Tom Murphy. As he takes a called strike at the knees, it's 0-1. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. The 0-1 on its way. Now a swing and a miss, and things are not looking real promising here. Down 0-2.
Boy, that's a jam shot right there. That's as good as it gets, in my opinion. Woo, up and in.
A ball and 2 strikes to the Mariners catcher. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Laureano gets there for the catch, and that ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the Mariners. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless.
Never stop me from being a good wager. I get respect from.
That'll bring up the power hitter, Matt Olson, as we begin the top of the 4th.
I know we're not seeing a lot of offense in this one, but there's still some game left. I'm looking to see these guys, both offenses, make some notable adjustments at the dish and try and scratch a few runs across.
As he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball, 1-0.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Marmolejos is there, and he'll bring this one in. So with that, let's call on the guys in the graphics department to put up the pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters. Both guys pretty close, top speeds of 95 and 94. So 1 down, no one aboard. And up next will be Ramon Laureano. First delivery to him.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. He looked like a caveman swinging a club on that one. It's 0-2 now. Really tied him up on that one.
Yikes, he kind of looked clueless on that swing right there, Matt. If I'm pitching, I'm going right back to that same pitch.
Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit.
Back-to-back sliders in on the hands. He didn't handle it real well at all on the previous pitch, so why not come right back with it again? Better job of laying off that one, though.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And this is on the ground for JP at short. And there's out number 2.
Up next for Oakland, The designated hitter, Mark Canha.
2 away now in the Oakland fourth. And striding in to bat next, it'll be Mark Canha. First pitch on the way. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike one anyway.
That's 3 straight sliders in a row. I'd be shocked. I would be shocked if he went to...
Oh, and meanwhile, this pitch rides too far in and winds up hitting him.
You know, with 2 outs and nobody on, that's the last thing you want to do on the mound. That really gives the opposition some hope that they can do something with this inning.
Now to the plate, here is Chad Pinder. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First pitch on the way. Starts him out with a slider for a strike.
Well, that's just a nice executed pitch right there. To have the confidence to go in, pound it inside. If he's got that, this team's in trouble.
The 0-1 pitch.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on. And if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. Canha rounds third and is digging for the plate. Now the relay home. And not in time as he just crosses the plate in time. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
In at the plate is Sean Murphy, as he'll come up empty that time on a sinker. It's strike one.
Hey, this isn't exactly the way you'd like to draw it up. Not throwing a lot of first pitch strikes, but the bottom line is he's getting outs.
Comes set, the 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
Fouled off. The 1-2 pitch. And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. A great pitch there, and the inning is over. But the A's get a run on this RBI double. Bottom of the fourth coming up. It's now 1-0 in favor of the A's.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
The center fielder,
Here it comes. Chopped weakly to the left. Trying to send him packing for the second time.
Count is 1-2.
Hit down the third baseline. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Mariners center fielder now with a full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Great AB up until this point. A walk right here could really just infuse some confidence into this lineup.
Weakly hit towards first. He's got it. And that's out number 1.
The batter, number 3, shortstop, J.P. Crawford.
1 out, bases empty, and that brings up the shortstop, J.P. Crawford. Here's the first pitch. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Below the zone, a swing and a miss.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
No runs, no hits, and no errors in the game for the Mariners to this point. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Now batting, right fielder, Mitch.
Stepping in now is Mitch Haniger. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. First offering on its way. And that's cut on and missed, 0-1. Looked like the sinker there dipped a little below the knees. 2 out, nobody on. That's a hit, the first of the game for the Mariners.
Boy, just when you're looking for one of those shutdown innings, you get 2 quick outs, D-roll, then you give up a 2-out base hit to extend the inning.
Yeah, you show me a big league ball player that's going to give away an AB, no chance. Everybody's in there grinding every at-bat, every plate appearance. Nice job, maybe a little 2-out lightning start.
Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Now it's 2-0.
He may be down 2-0 after those first 2 pitches in this AB, but those are pitches he can feel pretty good about. They did miss by a whole lot, so it's not like he's all over the place.
Haniger leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. And this one's low here, so the count swells to 3-1.
Hey, he's had great command all day. Want to see how aggressive he is in the zone with a 3-ball count.
The 3-1.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
He's ready. Now the payoff pitch. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. A runner on first with 2 away. Hit out towards second. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Mariners leave 1. It remains 1-0. Outfielder Stephen Piscotty the next to hit. Struck out in his first at-bat.
And you can live with punching out with the bases empty, but in his last at-bat with 2 runners in scoring position, you cannot go down not putting the ball in play. Too much on the line, too many ribby opportunities out there to swing and miss in that spot.
So watch a sinker here that misses. It's ball 1. And double-barreled action now in the Mariner bullpen as both a left-hander and a right-hander start to throw. Hard hit at third. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out.
Well, if you're going to bobble a ball, you have to hope it's when a guy is lumbering down the base pass. He's no speedster, so that was a good job to stay calm and make the recovery throw.
Striding in is Elvis Andrus. Struck out in his last trip to the plate. First pitch coming. Here it is.
He hasn't thrown that pitch much all game. I got to believe as an offense, you just got to throw that pitch away and move on to the next one.
Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Tried to work it back to that low inside corner, but it misses. 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And that misses there, so he runs the count full now.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping at the corners, and the next thing you know, they're 3-2.
Hard hit ball to second. Reined in on to first, and there were 2 down.
The batter number 5, second baseman, Tony Kemp.
Up next, Tony Kemp. 0 for 2 for him to this point. First pitch on its way.
No, that's down.
1 run on 3 hits and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far. Hit on the ground toward the left. Crawford has it. Throw to first beats him easily, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the A's, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Welcome back to T-Mobile Park in Seattle as we send it down to Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Mariners manager Scott Service during the break about his team's offensive performance so far, and overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. No, they have not scored yet, but they have been successful in running up the pitch count, something they feel will eventually pay dividends on the scoreboard as the starter gets tired and they are forced to go to the bullpen. For now, they're sticking to the plan.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Leading off the inning, it'll be Ty France, and they could use a spark from him here. Now the first pitch. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Line hard deep into left, and that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases.
Base, a shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of roll they could get on. Got to take it one good at bat at a time.
In now, Dylan Moore, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. First time up, he went down looking. And here's a foul ball just off to the right as they get ahead of him here. 0-2. No one out with a runner at second. Oh, and they pulled a string on a good changeup there as he swings and misses, and he's set down on strikes for the second time tonight.
Wow, that's one of the toughest pitches in baseball to hit, right? That good straight changeup, El Cambio. There's not much you can do with that. You're going off of that arm speed, and the ball, it just doesn't get there.
To the plate now, Evan White. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball one. He's 0 for 1 thus far. One 0 count. Here it is. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
2-0 count. The pitch is looked at for the first strike. France leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Tried to fool him with the changeup, but he won't offer at it. 3-2. Jose Marmolejos, the number 8 hitter here, waits on deck. He's set. Here's the set down on strikes.
Now, after back-to-back strikeouts, he's got a real good chance of making that leadoff double pretty much meaningless. He's made it driving him in, or at least getting him over.
Into the box, Jose Marmolejos. He grabs one off the bag, and both runners are going to be safe.
And as a former pitcher, I can tell you, nothing is painful than...
Stepping in now, Tom Murphy, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Right at the third base will end the inning. Domingo Tapia takes over to start. Now at the plate is Matt Chapman. He bounced out last time up. First pitch coming. Here it is. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. A ball and a strike to count to Matt Chapman. Now some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begin throwing. The 1-1 home is in there for the second strike. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch already. That's just a real tough pitch when they're in protect mode. Standing in now, Matt Olson, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ball game so far. Fouled away. And he fouls this one off. 1 out, nobody on. And look out as that one ran in and got him. Yeah, I can hear the crowd murmuring now, wondering if he hit him on purpose. Ramon Laureano. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
And he takes a big swing at that one as this one's lifted high in the air and deep out to left. Ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. So a two-run homer down the line in left. Number 22 on the year. And the 8.
Familiar sight, something we've seen all when they need a clutch hit or an offensive blast. He's their go-to guy, and this is just one example in a long line of many. He's fun to watch.
At the plate now, Mark Canha.
The designated hitter.
As he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1. Last time up, he was hit by a pitch. The windup and the 0-1. Now a wave and a miss. Looked like the slider there.
Not much you're going to do with that pitch right there. You have to catch it out front before it even breaks, and even if you do that, it's a tough pitch to keep fair.
Still only one out in the inning. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away.
It's never easy to rebound after serving up a two-run shot, but that at bat was a good indication to me that he isn't letting it get to him. He went right after him for the strikeout.
At the plate, Chad Pinder. As he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. The 1-0 is a fastball down below the knees. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 2-1 now. Into the windup and the pitch. A little too tall that time. 3-1 now.
It's clear he just hasn't been able to find any rhythm out there. Pretty much unable to hit any of his spots, and now he's at 3-1, and he's put him into another great hitting count.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Off on the slider, and that's a good idea. From the belt, kicks and deals as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Lifted in the air out to right. Wanted his hand, but 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run home run. Bottom of the 6th is straight ahead. It's now 3-0 Oakland.
Just letting it go.
Leading up for the Mariners,
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. Jake Fraley stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. And we see some action in the A's bullpen now. It's both a left-hander and a righty that start to loosen up. One away. And now, J.P. Crawford grounded out in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, and it looked like a sinker in his last AB that got him to roll over. Kind of similar situation right here. Similar stuff on the mound. Look for them to try and get him to do exactly the same thing as his last AB. He's got to fight to get it elevated just a little bit more.
Ball hit to Andrus at short. He cleanly and very quickly to start the inning.
now batting, right fielder, Mitch Haniger.
Now at the plate, here is Mitch Haniger, 1 for 2. He grounded out first time up and followed that with a base hit. Here's the pitch. Died, but it's 2 men out. And it's to 2-2 now with the bases empty and 2 gone here in the inning. Oh, right back this one on to first. They're kept off the scoreboard again, and the inning is over. Mariners are down at 3-0. Cannon Middleton is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. Seventh inning ready to roll. And up next, the outfielder Stephen Piscotty.
Right fielder, Stephen Piscotty.
Here's the first pitch. Too high to start the inning. It's 1-0. Now here it comes. Oh, and he had him guessing there, and it's a ball and a strike.
88 on a changeup? I remember when an 88-mile-an-hour fastball wasn't all that bad. Man, the game's changing.
High in the air down the right field line. And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. And that's in there. Base hit.
Now batting, the shortstop, Elvis Andrews.
So Elvis Andrus the next to bat, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Here's the 0-1 pitch. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2. And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
That's what you call clipping the outside corner. Great movement on that slider, and it completely locked up the hitter. Didn't fool the umpire, though.
In now, Tony Kemp, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. From the stretch. Piscotty, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. That's back-to-back strikeouts now, as they've been unable to advance that leadoff single into scoring position.
Yeah, clearly no problems working out of the stretch right now, Matt. He's taking control this inning after giving up that hit. Now we'll see if he can finish it off strong as well.
So 2 are gone now in the Oakland half of the 7th. And up next, the power-hitting third baseman Matt Chapman. First pitch coming. Here it is. As he'll look at a fastball too high for ball one. The 1-0 pitch. And this one's in the dirt. And the runner will stay put, but the count moves to 2-0. From the belt, kicks and deals. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Well, this has been a long inning already, and I know he doesn't want it to get any longer. I expect a challenge pitch right here.
And that misses as well. Ball 4, so it's a 4-pitch walk here.
It was obvious when the count ran to 2-0 that they were not going to give this guy anything to hit. Sometimes you have to pick your battles, and they're going to try their luck with the next hitter.
Big spot here. First and second, 2 men gone, and that brings in the big power hitting first baseman, Matt Olson. From the stretch. Fastball runs a bit inside here. It's 1-0.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
The 1-0 home is in there for strike one.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
From the stretch. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll be off the wall in right center. A run in. Here's a second runner around third. Safe at the plate as they push the lead to 5 now.
Wow, what a great piece of hitting here as he took a big swing at that one. Almost got it out of here for a 3-run blast, but he'll be happy with a 2-run double as well.
Yeah, he's not happy either way, but I'm sure the man on the mound is more than a bit relieved that that hit didn't turn into something worse. Ramon Laureano will stand in again as we flash you back to the middle innings here. This was a big blow, a 2-run home run that really got his guys going. First pitch on its way. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1. In his career against this pitcher, he's 1 for 3. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing. Takes a look at a changeup there, and it's a ball and 2 strikes now.
I know he's been struggling early, but that pitch right there, well-executed changeup, if he can mix that in, maybe he hangs around for a little while longer.
Count still at 1-2. 2 out here and a runner at second. And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. Get up and stretch now here in the Great Northwest. It's the A's 5 and the Mariners nothing. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Kyle Seager. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far.
Kyle Seager.
First pitch on the way. Sinker to open the AB in there for strike one.
We're moving along into the later innings, and this guy's throwing over 60% of his first pitches for strikes. He'd like to do a little bit more, but so far, so good.
Drilled to the right side, and this gets through into right, so he turns the 0-2 count into a leadoff base hit.
You don't see that too much in today's game. Most guys, it doesn't matter what the count is. They're looking to line them, drive the ball out of the ballpark. Not the case here. Good two-strike adjustment, able to punch a ground ball through a hole for a single.
Here comes Bob Melvin now out of the Oakland dugout. And a change is forthcoming, as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. Tired a bit as he reached the 7th, but he's got a shot at the victory if his bullpen can help him out. Cole Irvin takes the ball here as he'll enter with a runner at first and nobody out. So here now is Ty France. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. The 1-0 delivery. Swung on and missed. 1-1.
All you want is the leadoff man to get on to start a big inning, maybe get a big rally going to claw your way back into this ball game.
Nobody out, runner on first. Swing and a shot toward right center. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. And now they'll have runners at the corners to start off the inning.
Hey, this might be their best opportunity to at least get on the board. They've been struggling offensively, and they find themselves with 2 runners on board. Let's see if they can continue it.
Next for Seattle, Dylan Moore, and his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And they're going to get on the board here with the sac fly, but there's still work to be done. Down 5-1. So now into the box is Evan White. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. First pitch on its way. And a fastball's in there for strike one.
Hey, I still believe in my heart the best pitch is a well-executed fastball down and away, and that's exactly what that is. He swings at that. That's off the end of the bat. That's not hard contact at all, and that's an easy out for the defense.
Behind 0-2 now. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his 3rd tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out. A strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
So now to the plate, Jose Marmolejos. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. No hits to this point. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Lifted the other way down the left field line. But this will land untouched.
Put that in the memory bank. First time he breaks out a curveball right there, and it's a pretty good one.
0-2 count, and the pitch. Throws him for strike 3, and that retires the side. M's pick up a run on 2 hits. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. The A's lead this one 5-1. Aaron Fletcher has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Ready to begin the 8th, and striding into bat next, it'll be Mark Canha. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. The windup and the 0-1. Missed low and inside with it. 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Now the 2-1 pitch is high and outside for a ball.
And just when you needed a shutdown inning, a leadoff walk was certainly not on the agenda. He needs to bear down right here.
The 3-1 takes a strike for a full count now. 3-2.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
The 3-2 pitch. Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. And it's gone as they add still another. It's a solo shot for Mark Canha, number 13 for him on the year, and it's now a 6-1 ball game.
Wow. You want to know how strong this guy is? That was a changeup, and he drives it to straight center, dead center out of the ballpark. He makes it look easy, doesn't he?
Stepping in now, Chad Pinder. As the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2. And the pitch. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. And the slider is low and inside as he just about got him there. Here now the 2-2. Now this one is blasted to left field, and there's no doubt about it. Back-to-back jacks. A solo shot here to left. Home run number 16 for him on the year, as it's now a 6-run ball game.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
Into the box, Sean Murphy. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. He's 0-for-2 in the ballgame so far. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1. Fletcher is at least partially known for his big power slider. A lot of break on that pitch, but what makes it unique is how hard he's able to throw it. swing and a miss, and it's a ball and 2 strikes here. Here comes the 1-2. Is taken for ball 2.
That's a great take right there. Great pitch recognition to let that one go. Opposite-handed, that's coming across the plate. You might think you got a shot to stay inside that one.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. That was a nasty-looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
Alec Bettinger enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. So that'll bring up Stephen Piscotty, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called a strike anyway. 0-2 now.
After 2 great pitches, he has a lot of options right now. He could bounce something or go elevated fastball.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Takes this the other way to right. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Boy, that's a crazy one for a pitcher right there. You're feeling pretty good about yourself, D-Roy. You pump 2 of them in there. You're ahead in the count 0-2, and you're thinking, hey, this is pretty easy at bat.
Yeah, you step out of the batter's box 0-2, adjust your batting gloves, and hang on for dear life. But he was able to mix in a knock.
As he'll take one on the inside corner at the knees, it's strike 1.
Hey, this guy's got a chance to be an absolute steal. Being drafted where he was, there are definite signs that he has a chance to make an impact at the big league level.
The 0-1 on its way. Behind 0-2 now. Here it comes now to Andrus. Piscotty leads off first with 1 away. Little too much bite on the slider that time, taken outside.
You know, something to keep in mind, they're really burning through that bullpen, and this is only the first game of the series. Definitely could have an impact on the rest of the series, and maybe even the whole week ahead.
Now a ball lined hard toward right center, but this will not get out there deep enough as it's run down by the right fielder in the alley for the second out.
The batter number 5, second baseman, Tony Kemp.
Striding in for Oakland, Tony Kemp struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. And now the first pitch. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. Hit in the air to shallow center. In comes the center fielder, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass.
Now batting, the third baseman, Matt Chapman.
To the plate now, Matt Chapman. Yes, he'll take a look at ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. Looking to minimize the damage here. Two men are on with 2 men out. Into center field, line drive base hit. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second. When we looked at this game on paper before it started, I don't think any of us thought it would go down like this.
Yeah, Matt, hard to stay focused on the game when the score is this far out of hand, especially when you're on the losing side of it. Even as broadcasters, it can be a little bit challenging to stay fully dialed in.
Into the box now, Matt Olson. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Fraley finds some space out there for the catch to retire the side. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. The A's lead it 8-1. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. And next to hit is the catcher, Tom Murphy.
The catcher, Tom Murphy.
First pitch coming. Here it is. As he'll get caught chasing a bad one there, it's strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. Two and two now. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
Action pitch right here, 2-2. The last thing you want to do is to fall behind the count 3-2.
Full count now. Grounded weakly toward third. And that's the first out.
The center fielder, number
Time to
28.
bring you up to date on the numbers for our 2 starters. It's our starter comparison, and the hometown 9 have had trouble generating much by way of hits, as you can see by the left side of your screen. Stepping in once again is Jake Fraley. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
That's a tough curveball right there to stay into as a lefty hitter. That ball looks like it's almost going to hit you, and it breaks over the inside half of the plate.
Tapped out in front of home. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
The batter, number 3, shortstop, J.P. Crawford.
Into the box, J.P. Crawford. They're quickly down to their final 4 outs here tonight. First offering. And he popped him up. And Chapman gathers it in. The inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Mariners. It's still an 8-1 ball game. All set to start the 9th in this one. And standing in the outfielder, Ramon Laureano.
Number 22.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. Down low, 2 balls and a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Three and 1. Mark Canha will be next. The 3-1. is in there for a full count now, 3-2. And it's fouled away. Another full count pitch home. And he takes something off there as this is swung on and missed, and there's one gone here in the ninth. Next will be the designated hitter, Mark Canha. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here.
Yeah, Matt, that last AB was a changeup that was way up in the zone, and that ball got smoked. Listen, if you're going to throw that changeup, you have to try to keep that thing at the knees or below. He can ill afford to throw waist-high to belt-high changeups.
The 1-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike.
Wow, that changeup is an absolute beaut. They call it the great equalizer for a reason.
Here's a fastball now that's hit softly down the line to third. Throw gets him, 2 down.
The left fielder, number 4, Chad Hinder.
Digging in will be Chad Hinder. He's 2 for 3 with a home run and a double. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Fouled off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Ball 1. 1-1.
2 out, nobody on. And that misses. 2-1. And that one yanked just. This one's down to third. The first with time to spare, and the side is retired. So no hits, no one left. Heart of the order, 3, 4, and 5 will get their shot in the bottom of the ninth. It's the A's 8 and the Mariners 1. And Stigger start.
These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
First pitch of the AB on its way. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1.
Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. And here's a fastball not close as he runs it to 2-1 now. Into the windup and the pitch. Off-speed pitch misses here, and he runs it to 3-1.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
Into the corner and slicing foul. And could this be the start?
I know one thing earned that free pass right there. He was tempted with some really good pitches, but he stayed disciplined and drew the walk.
Striding forward now is the DH. Kyle Seager singled in his last at-bat. Here's the first pitch to him. There's a good breaking ball as it gets the bottom of the zone. Seager behind with an 0-2 count. Fouled away. And he'll try to get him to chase the fastball there, but he lays off 1-2. And this is lifted, and he
Now batting, this man.
2 for 3 line so ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Henniger, base runner at first with 1 out. And he watches one dip low and inside for a ball. 1-1. And it's 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes, count.
And they come inside with the fastball, but it misses here, and it's back to 2-2. From the belt, the pitch, high and deep down the line. Popped him up. Chapman is Dylan Moore. It was an RBI sac fly for him last time through. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. And this will be a called strike 2. And trouble now as they're down to their final strike tonight.
Boy, you could see he's coming right at this guy, just pounding the ball in the strike zone. He certainly has the advantage now. This guy hasn't even swung the bat yet.
Fastball well outside.
Boy, he sped him up in this at-bat. Now it's time for the changeup. This guy's got a good one, and he hasn't thrown it yet in this at-bat.
2 out with the man at first. Last chance for the Mariners. Skied in the air to straightaway left. And that's going to be your final out here. And the A's have taken game 1 of the series on the road as the ball game is over. 8-1 is the final tonight. The A's took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Chris Bassett earns his 12th victory in the ball game. Cole Irvin takes the rare 3-inning save, his first of the year. So that will wrap things up. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our whole crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, head to theshow.com.
Here now is our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Athletics, 8 runs on 11 hits. 1 error, they left 8 runners on base. For the Mariners, 1 run, 4 hits, no errors, they left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 14 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.